Let me tell you about the time I turned my beat-up old car into a weapon of petty revenge against the neighborhood tyrant, Karen. It all started when I moved into Willow Creek, a cookie-cutter suburban hellhole with perfect lawns and a homeowners association that acted like the FBI. My name's Jake, 28, single, and I'd just snagged a fixer-upper house at the edge of the neighborhood. My pride and joy. A 1992 Dodge van, rusted in spots, with a faded blue paint job that screamed, "I've seen some shit." It wasn't much, but it ran, and I loved it. Apparently, not everyone shared my enthusiasm. The first week, I'm unloading boxes when Karen 50s, perm so tight it looked like it hurt, and a clipboard that might as well have been surgically attached storms across the street. "That eyesore," she says, pointing at my van like it's a dead skunk, "cannot stay in the driveway. HOA rules, Section 4, Subsection B. No vehicles over 15 years old parked in view." I'm thinking, lady, I just got here, give me a break. But she's not done. "It's lowering property values, Jacob. We have standards." She said my name like it was a curse word. I apologized, parked the van in my garage, and figured that was that. Spoiler, it wasn't. Karen was relentless. Every time I stepped outside, she'd be there, eagle-eyed, noting infractions. My grass was half an inch too long. My mailbox leaned 2 degrees off-center. Once, she left a passive-aggressive note because my trash can was out 10 minutes past pickup. But the van? Oh, she hated that van. She'd drive by, slow as molasses, and mutter loud enough for me to hear. Tacky. Just tacky. One day, I overheard her at a block party, laughing with her cronies, calling my van a junkyard reject, and me the kid who can't afford better. That stung. I wasn't rich, but I was getting by, and that van was mine, damn it. I started dreaming up ways to get even. The idea hit me at 2 a.m., fueled by cheap beer and spite. What if I didn't just keep the van, but made it impossible for Karen to ignore? I'd always wanted to try my hand at a side hustle, and my buddy Rico was a chef who'd been itching to start a food truck. The van was old, but it was sturdy, perfect for a glow-up. I spent weeks researching, saving, and planning. I wasn't just going to park it in my driveway. I was going to make it a statement. A big, loud, in-your-face statement. Rico and I got to work. We gutted the van's interior, installed a small kitchen, and slapped on a paint job so bright it could wake a coma patient tread and yellow stripes, like a carnival on wheels. I got the permits, jumped through every legal hoop, and named it Cubside Kitchen. The piece de resistance? A custom sign in bold, dripping red letters. Karen's Cubside Kitchen. Tasty revenge, served weekly. It was petty, sure, but I was past caring. Karen wanted to play HOA dictator? I'd play dirty right back. The first day we rolled out, I parked right at the curb in front of Karen's house, 100% legal, checked with the city. It was a Saturday, her precious lawn mowing day, when her yard looked like a golf course and she'd sip lemonade on her porch like some suburban queen. Rico fired up the grill, and soon the air was thick with the smell of tacos al pastor, sizzling onions, and fresh cilantro. Neighbors started wandering over, drawn by the aroma and the sheer audacity of a food truck in Willow Creek. Karen? She lost it. She stormed out, face redder than the truck's paint. "What is this?" she shrieked, pointing at the sign. I leaned against the van, munching a taco, and said, "Just serving the community, Karen. You want one? On the house." The crowd snickered. She sputtered about HOA rules, but I'd done my homework. Food trucks were outside their jurisdiction on public streets. She called the cops, but they just grabbed some burritos and left. By noon, we had a line down the block. Kids were dancing to the music blasting from our speakers, and even Karen's cronies were sneaking bites. Her perfect little world was crumbling, and I was loving every second. But here's the twist. Karen didn't just sulk. She went nuclear. Monday morning, I woke up to find my van's tires slashed. No proof it was her, but the security cam across the street caught a blurry figure in a hoodie that looked suspiciously like her signature cardigan. I was pissed, but I wasn't done. I replaced the tires, upgraded my security, and doubled down. Every Saturday, we parked at her curb. I added a megaphone to announce specials. "Come get your revenge tacos, folks." Karen's favorite. Neighbors ate it up literally and figuratively. Some even started calling her Taco Karen behind her back. Her reign of terror was slipping, and she knew it. Weeks turned into months. Cubside Kitchen became a neighborhood staple. We were making bank, and Rico was already planning a second truck. Karen tried everything: petitions, nasty letters, even a fake Yelp page trashing us. But the more she fought, the more people rallied around us. Turns out, nobody liked her much. One old guy, Mr. Thompson, told me she'd fined him $200 for a non-compliant birdhouse. Another neighbor said she'd reported their dog for barking once. My food truck wasn't just revenge, it was a rebellion. In the end, Karen cracked. She put her house up for sale, muttering about declining neighborhood standards. The day the moving truck pulled out, I parked Cubside Kitchen one last time, handed out free tacos, and blasted Sweet Caroline, so loud her windows rattled. As she drove off, I swear I saw her flip me off in the rear view. Worth it. Looking back, I didn't just win a feud, I built something. Rico and I are partners now, and Cubside Kitchen's got a cult following. My old van, the one Karen called a junkyard reject, is the heart of it all. Sometimes, revenge isn't just sweet, it's profitable. So what do you think? Was I petty, or was Karen just asking for it? Drop your take below, I am curious. The end.